Hi, welcome to Marriage Minute. I am your host, Rabbi Zev Weinberg. Sorry about that. As you can tell, photography is not my strongest point, but content perhaps is. So, life is like a flower. We see these beautiful flowers in front of us. We see this beautiful area here. And the reason why it's like a flower is such a beautiful thing, but it's such a delicate thing. And it has a little bit of a lifespan. Over here in front of you, you're seeing people that unfortunately their time on this planet came to an end. And really, I think that the most important thing about life and marriage is just don't think it's forever. The more we think that everything is forever, the more we take it for granted. There was a time that you were lonely. You found somebody, and that filled, as God says, is the primary reason for marriage. It's not good to be lonely. And anybody that can remember that loneliness and remember the happiness of having another, and spouses forget that. We're a little bit like a dog with a bone. The moment he gets his bone, he thinks he's king. He forgets how vulnerable life is. Tomorrow you're going to need another bone. You may not be lonely now, but if you don't shape up and you're going to ship out, you're going to be lonely tomorrow. I just unfortunately I'm a mediator, so I love doing marriage mediation. You're welcome to get in touch with me. My website is kabbalalove.org. But unfortunately, often what happens is we take it for granted, and then you see somebody that has gotten divorced, and they're like so sad, and like, well, why didn't you work on your marriage? This very great man, he was always asking me to get married, but he had certain mental issues, but he was great in his own way. And then one day he turns to me and says, how much I want to get married? That's how much you should want to stay married. Listen to that. How much people want to get married. They want it with all their heart and soul. Somebody yesterday, he just came to me, was complaining, he's 65, is not married. That's how much we should want to stay married. How much people want to get married is how much we want to stay married. How much people want to get married is how much we want to stay married. One more time. How much people want to get married is how much we want to stay married. And when we can do that, we will be